Before we begin tonight's journey, I have a little quiet news. The Bedtime Scientist books have just arrived. They're filled with gentle science. You can find it on Amazon. Now, welcome to the Bedtime Scientist. Tonight, I want to talk to you about something you may have noticed. The sun is setting earlier now. Maybe you've seen it. You finish dinner and it's already dark outside. Or you look out the window after school and the light is fading fast. And sometimes, when it gets dark earlier, it can feel a little strange, maybe even a little scary. You know, that's perfectly normal. Lots of people, children and grown-ups, feel that way when the days grow shorter. Darkness can make us wonder. It can make us feel uncertain. But here's something to remember. Darkness and nighttime doesn't equal danger. It's simply different from the daytime. When the sun goes down, the world doesn't disappear. It transforms. Some animals curl up to rest, and others, kind, quiet, important animals, wake up to begin their work. Tonight, we are going to learn about one of those nighttime workers, an animal that many people feel nervous about, but one that is actually doing something wonderful. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to see with sound? To build a picture of the world, not with your eyes, but with echoes. This remarkable ability belongs to a bat. Now, maybe when you hear the word bat, you feel a little nervous. That's okay. Lots of people do. But bats are mammals, just like you. They're warm-blooded, covered in soft fur, and they feed their babies milk. And they have one extraordinary gift. Bats are the only mammals on Earth who can truly fly. Not glide, but fly. And they do it with wings that are actually their hands. A bat's wing has the same bones that you have in your hand, only stretched out, long and slender. Between those finger bones, two layers of skin with tiny muscles and blood vessels running in between. Flexible, strong, incredibly light. Try this. Hold out your hand. Spread your fingers as wide as they'll go. Now picture your fingers growing much longer, and a soft, stretchy sheet connecting each finger to the next, all the way down to your ankle. That is a bat's wing. They're actually flying with their hands. When evening comes, the bat opens its wings, those long finger bones spread wide, and it lifts into the air, swooping and gliding through the purple sky. When a bat rests, it hangs upside down. And this isn't just a habit, it's actually a clever design. When a bat hangs, gravity pulls on its body, which tightens a tendon in each of its ankles. That tendon locks the toes closed like tiny clips. This way, the bat doesn't have to use any muscle energy to hold on. It's completely relaxed, safe in its upside down rest, until it's ready to fly again. But there's a problem. At night, even with good eyes, it's hard to see. So bats have evolved something extraordinary, a way to see with sound. It's called echolocation. As a bat flies, it makes high pitched clicking sounds, usually through its mouth. These sounds are ultrasonic, so we can't hear them at all. But they're there, racing through the air at the speed of sound. And when those sound waves hit something, a tree, a flower, a tiny moth, they bounce back as echoes. The bat's large, cupped ears catch those echoes perfectly. The bat's brain decodes an entire world through that echo. How long it takes for the echo to return tells the bat how far the object is away. A smooth leaf sounds different from rough bark. And a moving insect, its echo shifts. Higher if it's flying toward the bat, lower if it's flying away. That's the Doppler effect. With every click and every echo, the bat builds a detailed sound map of the world around it, updating constantly as it flies. Let me show you what this looks like. Tonight, we'll follow one bat, a little brown bat, no bigger than your thumb. She wakes up as the sky turns violet, stretches her wings, those long, delicate fingers spreading wide, and she drops from her perch on the tree. For just a moment, she falls, then catches the air, and she's flying. The world comes alive in sound. Each little click, each sound she makes travels out into the darkness, painting everything it touches. A tree trunk, solid and rough, echoes back low and steady. The leaves above her, soft, fluttering, return a gentler sound. She adjusts her flight without even thinking, the way you adjust your step without looking at your feet. Ahead, something moves. Click, 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 click. Faster now. A moth tumbling through the air. Its wings create a shifting echo, rising and falling as it flies. She banks left and dives, her mouth open, clicks pouring out like a song, and got it. The moth is caught mid-flight. She eats as she flies, barely slowing down. One mosquito, two, three. She'll catch hundreds more before dawn. Near a pond, she dips low. Her wingtip brushes the surface of the water, and she drinks without landing. The water cool on her fur. The night is full. Every echo tells a story. Every sound is a map. And she knows exactly where she's going. But why become a creature of the night when most mammals are fast asleep? Because the night is full of opportunity. There are night blooming flowers that need pollinators, insects that are most active after sunset, less competition, fewer predators. Bats have become specialists of the night, and in doing so, they became essential to ecosystems everywhere. There are over 1,400 species of bats. The smallest, the bumblebee bat, weighs less than a penny. Every species has its role. Some eat insects, A single bat can eat over 1,000 mosquitoes in 1 hour. Across North America, bats help farmers every day. They eat the pests. Other bats are pollinators. They visit flowers that bloom only at night, carrying pollen from blossom to blossom, giving us fruits like mangoes, bananas, and even the cacao that becomes chocolate. Fruit bats help forests regrow. They spread seeds as they fly, replanting the world. And bats are devoted parents. Most have just one baby a year, called a pup. Mothers carry their pups everywhere until they're too heavy. Then they leave them in nurseries with hundreds, even thousands of others. When the mother returns, she can find her pup among them all. How? By listening. Each pup has a unique voice, and the mother knows exactly which one is hers. Listening is how they stay connected. Close your eyes and imagine standing in your backyard just after sunset. The sky deepens to blue. The air cools your cheeks. You hear the last birds settling in for the night. Then you notice movement, a small shadow darting across the sky. It dips and turns, never crashing, always knowing. It pauses at a pale flower that only opens at night. It hovers for a moment to sip nectar, then disappears into the dark. You breathe in fresh air, grass, soil, and flowers. Crickets begin to sing. The night has arrived, alive and balanced, like the rhythm of wings gliding through the night, graceful and quick. You realize the bat is working, pollinating, eating mosquitoes, keeping the world in harmony. The night is being cared for, and you can rest knowing that you are too. The bat is a living sonar system, a pollinator, a guardian of the night. It teaches us that darkness is not something to be feared. It's simply another kind of day. We've learned that you don't always need light to find your way, that listening can be its own kind of seeing, and that the quiet workers often do the most vital work of all. Your mind can understand echolocation. It can imagine sound waves traveling through the dark. It can see how an animal once feared is actually a helper. And just before you drift off to dream about all the quiet ways the night is being cared for, I want you to know something about you. Your mind is a wonderful thing, so full of curiosity. And I like your mind just the way it wonders. I'll be back again soon to wonder more with you.